Friday, May 20th, 1983. At 4:30 p.m., the African National Congress detonate a 50-kilogram car bomb in a crowded Pretoria street, catching hundreds of people in a barrage of flying glass and debris. Eyewitness reports reveal the horror at the scene of this naked terror.
Dismembered bodies and maimed and dying people lay scattered along the pavement, in shops and in the street. I saw people on fire and others literally flung through the air. People ran around in a daze, colliding with each other in their scramble to get away from the burning cars. From inside, screams of agony and cries for help mingled with the sound of the crackling flames and the sirens of oncoming ambulance vehicles. A woman, her face and body a mangle of flesh and blood, pointed a distorted finger to the sky and groaned her agony.
In this, South Africa's worst onslaught of urban terrorism, 19 people are killed and 217 injured and maimed. In retaliation to this outrage, the South African government reacts in the only way that it knows how, with the mailed fist. 3 days later, on Monday the 23rd of May, an estimated 10 South African Air Force Impalas, armed with missiles and cannons, devastate 6 targets 14 kilometers west of Maputo, reportedly killing 64 African National Congress exiles and 6 civilians. By exercising military might and economic manipulation, South Africa forces the neighboring black states of Lesotho, Swaziland and Mozambique to severely restrict the presence and mobility of African National Congress exiles in these territories. Despite this restricted access, sabotage and bomb attacks inside South Africa continue. Internally, the conflict intensifies as military might is used to reinforce police activity in suppressing uprisings in the black townships in protest against continued black oppression and rejection of new designs aimed at ensuring black exclusion from the political process. Overall, the picture is one of escalating conflict and violence as prophetic warnings continue to go unheeded.
Because, you see, people like ourselves are one day going to be pushed aside. The people are going to say nonsense. Those leaders, they keep talking about peace, and our people keep getting killed. When people try to fight against this system, they are detained without trial, they're banned. Let me tell them that I believe fervently, that if the government were to say today, yes, we want to dismantle apartheid, I can say almost without fear of contradiction that our people who are fighting outside would be ready to lay down their arms, because they took up those arms for one single solitary reason: to get South Africa liberated. And I'm offering to the government that we in the churches, if they like, I would be ready to act as a broker if they really wanted to set up negotiations. Because there are only 2 ways to freedom in South Africa. The one way is through sitting down and talking, which we say, let us do. The other, and there is no middle way. All this is nonsense. I've got middle way. There are only 2 options. We either talk or we fight. And I am still saying, we want to help you, South African government, South African whites. We want to help you to talk. We want you to be alive when freedom comes. Because we are going to be free. You know, I have said before, and sometimes maybe we don't believe it, I have said there is nothing absolutely nothing that can be done to stop us from being free.